Hey guys, PettyRevenge here, and today I am back in r/PettyRevenge for day number 7. I don't know where I'm going with that. My brain is just frazzled from the gameplay the gaming video I just did. So let's just read some stories. You say dogs barking is just what dogs do, huh? I had a neighbor that had a dog that, I shit you not, barked from about 7 p.m. till 5 a.m. non-stop. They worked nights, I believe. They kept it outside. I knocked numerous times, and they said, "Dogs bark. What do you expect?" Their house was directly behind mine. We shared a divided wall. I recorded the dog for a full day. The minute they brought him in, it felt like they were sleeping. I popped my phone onto the dock and played it on my stereo full blast facing their yard at 9 a.m. They came over raving mad to my wall about 12, asking me to shut my dog up. I said, "It's your dog. I recorded him since you missed out on what dogs do. I'm just playing the radio at normal allowable city time, and I will do this every day." They started bringing the dog in at night after that. It's like, "Hey, my dog's barking." Oh, your dog's barking, huh? Why is it barking in the middle of the fucking night when people are trying to sleep? I'll record your dog's barks, and then I'll play it back to you, just so you can understand how loud your dog is. Badmouth me and assume I don't speak the language? I'll kill you with kindness. Obligatory, I'm on mobile. Sorry for the formatting. I am a light-skinned Latina American, and I lived in Korea for a couple of years during university and grad school, as my major was Korean interpretation and translation. During my time in Korea, I was lucky enough to attend music shows from time to time. For the K-pop uninitiated, music shows are free to enter, provided you have one of 3 items: a copy of the album of the group you're coming to see, proof of purchase of the album digitally on one of the approved music vendors in Korea, or C, the official light stick from the most recent concert. Wait, what? That last one doesn't make sense. Priority entry was always given to the official fan members who had all 3, then fan club members who had 2 of the 3, then fan club members who had 1. After that came non-members in the same priority tier. The group I had come to see had an open official fan club registration in almost a decade, so the group's management decided to go away with the fan club priority and did it on a first come, first served basis, but kept the whole 3 items go first, then 2, then 1 thing. Then all 3, I had all 3 and I got there early, so I got a good spot in line. These queues often had us waiting outside for hours, while the previous round of filming finished up. The thing about these music show venues is they're very small. They have limited capacity and allow 2 to 3 groups of fans in to watch them film at a time, so not all people who queue for a group get in. In this particular instance, there was trouble with foreign fans causing trouble by taking pictures, not listening to instructions, so venue staff literally went through and quizzed each foreigner in line on their Korean. If you couldn't understand, you were booted. I passed with flying colours and kept my spot in line. Here's where the revenge starts. Because of the aforementioned issues, a lot of Korean fans hated international fans with a passion. For this group in particular, so many people were pissed that they had to wait in line behind foreigners because they'd done away with the official fan club priority. Now, here's me, sitting alone in a queue outside on a hot summer day. A group of Korean girls sat in front of me, and a lone Korean girl talking on a phone sat behind me. I was minding my own business playing games on my phone after passing my Korean quiz with the staff, when I heard the girl behind me talking shit. She was chatting with a friend. I suspect she was dropping because she was dropping a lot of curse words, and especially mentioned those foreign roaches ruining things for us. I want to kill them. Whoa, okay, that is racist to a degree. She mentioned me in particular and said that she bet I bribed the staff to keep my spot in line, even though I couldn't understand Korean. So it's harmless shit talk. I don't know this girl and I don't know her friend. In the long run, it doesn't affect me, right? But it really rubbed me the wrong way, especially because she was talking quite loudly. So I grabbed my wallet, quietly asked the Korean girls in front of me to watch my bag and hold my place in line, and went to the convenience store. I bought a round of water for everyone. It was heavy. It was about a dozen bottles of water. I get back to my spot in line, thanked the girls in front of me for holding my spot, then gave them each a water. I gave a water to the group in front of them too. Then I kept one for myself and turned around and handed one to the girl on the phone with a smile. Immediately she lit up and thanked me in English, smiling bright and taking her phone away from her ear. As I hand her water, I say in perfect Korean and still smiling, "Next time you loudly shit talk the foreigners, make sure they can't actually understand you." When I tell you it went silent in the immediate area, you could hear a pin drop. Her smile melted off her face faster than an ice cream cone on Florida pavement. She turned a beet red and muttered to her friend on the phone that she had to go, and sheepishly apologized. I accepted she had water, and I felt better about myself. Bonus! The girls in front of me heard the whole thing and adopted me into their group for the day. Fun was had all around. Nice! That is just brilliant. It's just like, everyone gets something in the end, and you literally tell her, no, you don't shit talk about foreigners when they understand what you're saying. She's like, perfect. And the bonus, you got new friends. Stupid woman best water department workers. How? My ex-husband and I bought our home from his parents. They had the house built in the 50s. For years, father-in-law wanted to install a shut-off valve in the utility room to, shut off the water to the whole house to do some repairs. Plumber told him that it would cost a large amount of money because they could not find the shut-off from the city water main at the street. The Buffalo box, aka water main shut-off valve. Since the Buffalo box was MIA, they would have to freeze the pipes to stop the water before installing the shut-off valve. It was an expensive process to freeze the pipes, so it never got done. When we bought the house, we decided to get the shut-off valve installed. We called the water department and they sent 2 workers to shut off the water. When they arrived, I explained the problem. They went out to the front yard, walked around a bit, and told me there was nothing they could do for me. According to the 2 workers, it was my problem that they could not find the Buffalo box, and that I should call a plumber to dig up my front yard sidewalk and city easement to find my Buffalo box. Well, I have a background in residential real estate construction, and I was familiar with how water mains and Buffalo boxes are installed, and I told them it was the city's issue as they were responsible for the Buffalo box, not the homeowners. According to these guys, as a woman, I did not know what I was talking about, and they left. Oh, so nice, some sexism. We had a story of racism, now we got sexism. Why am I just running into these? They were incredibly rude about it, but peons like these think they can get away with being rude to an ignorant woman like me. Fast forward to a year or so later, I get a call from the city manager asking why I hadn't paid my water bill for over a year. I told him that I wanted to pay my water bill, but I wanted them to first turn off my water. He was a bit taken aback that I wanted them to turn off the water. So I explained what the city workers told me about locating the Buffalo box and their attitude about women not understanding those type of things. I also told them that if the city could not turn off my water, I would be happy to have free water forever, because I wouldn't pay another bill. We had a nice long chat about the situation, and he said that he would resolve my concerns. The next day, the same two guys show up at my house with some digging equipment and spend the whole day digging up the easement and sidewalk. Their attitudes were rather somber, because the city manager told me he was going to give them a talking to about how they mishandled the situation. I even got an apology. They found the buffalo box under the city-owned sidewalk. They fixed the buffalo box so it would be accessible, and came the next day to fix the sidewalk. They asked if I wanted the water turned off, declined, and I told them I'll have my plumber take care of it when we had him install the interior shaft valve. And then I paid the water bill. Ah, yes. How the karma is just perfect. The two guys that were rude to you at the start of the story had to dig up the sidewalk to fund the buffalo box. It wasn't even on the property. That's just sad. And last up, I'll do... I'm sorry, who are you? Oh, jeez. Context. I've 20-year-old female. I've been bullied all my life and have been in recovery for a multitude of things for the past year or so. I go to university in the same city I grew up in, so there's a high chance of me coming across people who went to previous schools or who hurt/bullied me. I was well known for being bad-tempered and easy to wind up when I was younger. What happened? I was in the pharmacy, waiting to pick up my prescription when someone shouted something at me. I pretended to not hear them, and they shouted again. They ended up getting frustrated and tugging on my arm. I twisted around and immediately recognized who it was. A guy who had bullied me for over 10 years. So rather than getting angry, I thought I would mess with him and see what happens. Hi. Heard you were in local uni. I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are. Do I know you from somewhere? Immediately, he deflated. It was glorious to see. I had to stop myself from smiling. It's me, his name, from school. Come on, you know me. Me with a confused face, acting 100. Scarring me, acting 100. I'm really sorry, but I don't know you. Did we go swimming together, perhaps? No, I don't think so. I'm really sorry, but I just don't know who you are. I think you should go to the back of the line, sir. I went on my phone and just blocked him out. He looked lost and eventually went to the back of the line. I got my prescription, ignored him, and went to my car and drove off. I literally screamed for joy, and also because I was about to break down. It was a wonderful feeling to see him like that and to feel like he had nothing against me. To make him feel like he hadn't had a large effect on my life. So the clarification is he didn't shout her name. He shouted, "Oi, Ginger." I feel like that's some sort of ist again. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. Links will be in the description to my main channel and also this channel, the one you're on right now, watching the Reddit project unfold. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out. A ding, a ding. I'm Mad Scientist out.